Hi everybody, and welcome to Some Enchanted Evening, the music of Rodgers and Hammerstein. I'm Jeffrey Short, and I'm directing this musical review of some of the most beloved songs in theater. Thanks for taking the time to watch this brief introduction to our production taking place at the Huntington Playhouse in Bay Village, Ohio, as part of Huntington's 50th anniversary season. Some Enchanted Evening will be musically directed by John Franks, with choreography by Jennifer Glow. The show will run Thursdays through Sundays for 4 weeks, from August 14th through September 7th, 2008. This is meant to be a quick introduction to some of the concepts of our show, as well as audition and rehearsal information. Sort of a video reference for anyone interested in auditioning for the show, or who just wants to come see a show filled with some wonderful music sung by amazing singers on a nice summer night. So let's start with the audition information. Auditions will be on Tuesday, May 27th and Wednesday, May 28th, starting at 7 p.m. at Huntington Playhouse till about 9 p.m. depending on how many people are there. And callbacks will be on Thursday, May 29th, also at 7 and also at Huntington Playhouse. Please email me with your preferred audition time at jeffshort@sbcglobal.net. That's Jeff with a G, GEOFFSHORT @sbcglobal.net to sign up for an audition time. And here's what we're looking for. Quite simply, 5 killer singers. 3 women, 2 men. This show is all about the music, and Rodgers and Hammerstein can be pretty demanding, so we need really strong singers. As far as the men goes, we need a tenor who can sing up to a high G, and of course a baritone. And with the women, we need a soprano, a mezzo, and an alto who can sing down to an A or a G below middle C. Come to the auditions with a musical theater selection prepared with sheet music in the correct key, as an accompanist will be provided. Also dress comfortably for some movement. This is not a dance-heavy show, but there will be some routines and basic movements, so come prepared for that as well. This is a non-equity production, and involvement is on a volunteer basis. But if you love to sing, and you love the wonderful music of Rodgers and Hammerstein, this show is for you.
If you want to have a rosy future and be happy.
Now let's talk about rehearsals. Our rehearsal period will be for 7 weeks, starting on Monday, July 7th. And our rehearsals will be Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, all at Huntington Playhouse. Mondays and Thursdays will be at 7 p.m., Sundays will be at 5 p.m., and all rehearsals will be 3 hours long. I'm very strict about protecting your time and my time, so we will start promptly at 7, and we will end promptly at 10 o'clock, and we will always know what's on the agenda and what is to be covered that night. For a detailed rehearsal schedule, go to someenchantedevening.8k.com. I'm also a big believer that community theater is all about communities and family, which means that all my productions are open to family members, children, significant others. Our family should be exposed to the theater and should be included as part of the process. Being in a show is a big commitment, and we certainly want your kids and families to be involved as well.
The gentleman is a dope.
In terms of the concept of the show, I think the secret with musical reviews is to not reinvent the wheel too much, especially with music as near and dear to the hearts of so many as Rodgers and Hammerstein. You just have to trust the music. This show is not meant to challenge audiences, it's purely entertainment. That being said, our musical director John Franks and I are experimenting with presenting some of these songs in new ways. The score only calls for 2 pianos. We're also adding a percussionist. And obviously the songs are out of context from their original productions, which automatically gives us some leeway in terms of how we present them. And so we're really looking at kind of working with unique arrangement songs and the styles and genres of the songs changing a little bit. For instance, Nothing Like a Dame has always traditionally sounded like this.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea. We got mangoes and bananas we can pick right off a tree.
We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What ain't we got? We ain't got games.
The question that John and I asked each other was, Sung as a solo, how would somebody like Harry Connick or Michael Bublé sing it? And it might sound something like this.
There's nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There's nothing you can name that is anything like a day.
In terms of the set, I've drafted up a number of different ideas, but the one that I sort of like right now brings to mind an urban city landscape with abstract flats with urban city graphics on them with different levels, and the band on scaffolding above the stage. I like this because it sort of brings to mind a glitzy urban feel, if something can be glitzy and gritty at the same time. It's the feeling that you're hearing these familiar songs in an unfamiliar setting, and it also brings to mind the fact that these songs transcend place and time and can be great anywhere and can be performed anywhere, even on a gritty urban street. So I sort of like that idea right now. But in any case, the band will be on stage with the actors, and there will be levels, because I'm not a director who likes flat planes or straight lines. So that's one direction that we're going with the set. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what Some Enchanted Evening is going to be about. A great night of music sung by great singers. As always, I'll be documenting the process of putting this production together in my video theater documentary series called Callback, so you'll be seeing much more from us soon. In the meantime, on behalf of the production team and everyone at Huntington Playhouse, thanks for watching.